Hello, all you beautiful people. This is my final Wild Woman Wednesday. This is Wild Woman Wednesday number 5, and I said I was going to do this for 5 weeks. So if you have been enjoying these, then you can head over to my Facebook group, Bliss Queens, obviously if you're a woman. And I am still posting videos and daily inspiration, and I am doing my own challenge in there at the moment, and there's about 150 other women in there now, other Bliss Queens, so you can head on over to there if you have been enjoying these Wild Woman Wednesdays. So this Wednesday I want to speak about your guidance system, your emotional guidance system, and your intuition. So yeah, in the kind of spiritual world, we say intuition, but kind of scientifically, if we're going to be speaking about it on that level, then your intuition is kind of like your emotional guidance system and your body guidance system. So often we say, I knew in my heart that this was right for me, or I had a gut feeling about something. And you basically are referring to parts of your body that are that literally will have sensations, physical sensations, occur when you are thinking about something or making a decision about something. Or if there's something that is stressful, your body will respond to that, and you'll have a sense of something, of the right decision for you, or you'll have a sense of what it is you need to do. And that's all part of intuition. So when I am using my intuition, I am feeling into my body and my emotions. So when I'm speaking about emotional guidance system, this is how you feel about something emotionally. So if something is making you feel good, then you are going to move towards that thing. If something is making you feel negative, then you obviously want to move away from that thing. And that's why we have these emotions. That's why we've evolved our emotions so much, to be able to help us to create the lives that we want and create the world that we want. And I feel like one of the reasons a lot of us are really getting in tune with our compassion and empathy, those kind of emotions and feelings, is to help with our evolution on the planet, to help us to stop cruelty to animals and have like full animal rights, so that we can actually create a heavenly world that's free from violence. And it's really important for you to be sensitized to your body and to your emotions and not ignore them, because if you are suppressing your emotion, it can actually lead to physical illnesses. If you're suppressing the way you feel about something, or if you're ignoring your bodily guidance system, then you are setting yourself up for possible illness or possible negative things manifesting in your life. Because when you ignore your emotional guidance system or your physical guidance system, it's normally there to warn you, it's normally there to teach you, to tell you, to guide you. That's why it's a guidance system. And when you ignore that, then you're abandoning yourself in many ways, and that never leads to anything particularly positive. And a lot of the time, things like disease is often caused by suppressed emotion or stagnant emotion, like if you're holding on to resentments and anger, or if you are in prolonged grief, or if you're suppressing those emotions, or not expressing your emotions, or being honest with yourself about something. that can lead to like a disharmony within your body. And one of the most wild things that you can do is to be sensitized to your guidance. And when intuitive people are speaking about their intuition and their guidance and things like that, these are two of the things that we are tapping into. And for me, I'm empathic, which means that I can actually feel other people's emotional guidance system and physical guidance system. I am what is called clairsentient, which means, so for instance, it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes if somebody is, like I've had it where somebody's come to me for healing, and before they've even sat down in the chair, I'll know what's wrong with them. I could feel if they've hurt their shoulder, for instance, I will feel in my shoulder a feeling of heat or just a sensation to tell me there's something going on in that person's shoulder. If someone is feeling very sad, or if their vibrational frequency is lower than mine, I can instantly feel the emotions that they're feeling as if I'm feeling them. And it's something that I've been learning to, to distinguish the difference between my own. I mean, I've gotten much better at this over the years, to distinguish the difference between my own shit and other people's. And one of my friends who's a shaman actually told me about how sometimes it's not that I'm necessarily taking on other people's energy, it's that my energy is going out into their energy field and like feeling around, like my energy is expanding outwards rather than me being invaded by their energy. It's actually my own energy going out to feel their energy. And so sometimes I can reel my energy in. And this may sound completely bonkers to you, which is fine. That's totally fine. If this isn't your experience, that's fine. This may not be the words that you would like to use. Maybe you need to use more scientific words like electromagnetic fields and atoms and particles, and I don't know, however you want to describe it. Or like, sometimes we can sense something, and maybe it's because somebody's giving off certain hormones that we can't necessarily smell, but on some level we can, and we can sense things because of that. And it may be things we can't see, but we are perceiving on other levels, like subtle levels. But in the spiritual world, we call that intuition, empathy, being empathic and clairsentient, or some people clairvoyant or clairaudient. But I'm just speaking about our emotions and feelings and our physical selves. And it truly is like a gift we all have. It's available to everybody. And anybody can actually resensitize to themselves in this way and start using that to help them in their life. And I think it's like how we're supposed to be, and we've all been so desensitized because of, I guess, technology and toxins, environment, and consumerism, and all sorts of other things that have distracted us from our actual being. And when we all have these amazing gifts, and we're all kind of psychic in a way, we can, telepathy is actually a thing. And I just think that is one way you can really tune into your wildness. Like, that is part of being wild, a wild human. And so that's why I wanted to speak about this time. I hope that you've enjoyed these Wild Woman Wednesdays. I've really enjoyed doing them for you. And like I said, if you want to see more videos or get more inspiration, then you can head over to my Bliss Queen group and just ask to join, and then I can add you to the group from there. I would love to connect with you in there, and have an amazing day. And maybe I'll do some more videos soon, or a different series or something. If you've got any ideas for me, then leave them in the comments. I love you all. I hope you have had a wonderful Christmas and have an amazing New Year's. And love you lots. Bye.